Alright guys, I'm here with just a quick video today. This made pretty big news last week. Um, Fortune 500 founder unloaded tens of millions in stock. This is NVR's founder, Dwight Schar. Now this guy, Dwight Schar, NVR is one of the largest home builders in the United States, also known as Ryan Homes. I think there's a few other names that this company or this NVR is like an umbrella. It owns a number of companies underneath it. Um, NVR is actually the mortgage company that owns a lot of these actual home builders. So he sold, looks like $91.3 million worth of his stock, and he gifted another so many shares, and the share price is about 3,000 right now. I think we'll get to that in just a minute. Um, but anyway, this guy is the founder. He's not the CEO. He was CEO at one point, I think. I I mean, I imagine when he first started, he built the homes and ran the business. But now over the years, it's gotten so huge. But that's not really the important part. The important part is the timing on this, and I thought it was incredibly interesting. Um, to note that he would sell such an insane amount of money that this is his whole life was dedicated to this company, and it's done very well. And he's made just a tremendous amount of money with this business. But I found this timing very interesting. This guy is a sharp guy. He doesn't he's not just a home builder. I mean, he's a multi millionaire. um, he's been around. He donates to a number of large charities. He's a sharp guy. He knows what he's doing, and I find it very interesting that. Let me pull up what I was trying to get to here. This is a chart of their stock from 2005. Now, back in 2005. No, let me say one thing about NVR. NVR is one of the few home builders that really was able to stand on their 2 feet back in 2008 when everything went under. They're a pretty well run organization, um, but their stock was, relatively stable, I guess you could say. I mean, in 2005, it got, I think, a peak there of like, 900 or so, and then it dipped down and rose back up again a few times from a range of, we'll say, 900 to, at the depths of it all, went down to 376. Okay, $376 looks like it hit the very lowest point since 2005. And then from then on, I mean, this chart is insane. This chart is like almost like a cryptocurrency chart. And it, from that $376, shot up to a high of almost, I think it was like almost 4,000. It was like 3,700 or something like this. Just crazy, crazy valuation. And then it's stumbled around here. But in this time period where it shot down, people were thinking, oh, this is the big crash. It's coming. It's happening. Because this is unsustainable growth right here. This is ludicrous. This is a nearly vertical chart. It went from 1,500 late October 2016 to almost 4,000 less than 2 years later. It's a ludicrous evaluation, but it is what it is. And then you use the sharp drop, and then it's consolidated in this range right here, and today it stands at $3,017. Now, what is interesting about this, I'm going to bring up this chart as well. And I don't know if many of you have seen this. This is from Hofstra University on the right. This is a PowerPoint from one of their economics classes. Um, a PowerPoint screen or slide, I guess you could say. This is their main stages in a bubble. This is what they teach in economics, what the different phases in a bubble. So the smart money get in at the stealth phase. So you could consider that, back when the market crashed, that was very cheap. The smart money got in, And then around here, this looks like where the institutional, or this looks like where the institutional got in, as compared to here. And then the first sell off, you see the first sell off on the right here, would be right here. And then that's what they call a bear trap. Okay? The bear trap. And then the market takes off from there, because that's when the mania phase starts. That's when mom and dad and 401k guy and all these people get in this, right? This is when Main Street gets in. And enthusiasm, you can compare these two on the compare them to, they're strikingly similar to get to this, enthusiastic, greedy, delusional phase. Now, you don't hear about this one as much as you do as cryptocurrency, but this is a big deal. I mean, this is one of the biggest home builders in the United States. They build an absurd amount of homes. This is a big deal, and this is where it gets scary, because on this drop here, this is like identical to the denial phase. So people are thinking, well, it's just a sell off. It's nothing scary. We're fine. Valuations are good, and then it returned to normal. It went down, but it bounced up back here, so we're okay. And then what's next, guys? What's next? Look what happens next. I mean, you tell me what's coming next. For me here, it looks pretty clear. This is, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not recommending anything. But I'm personally not owning this stock right now. This is something that you don't want to get involved in. I would say that this is going to be bad, and it's going to be bad for people that have it. However, people that can see it coming and understand why things are the way they are, this can be very, 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 very profitable. So, again, no, it's very hard to predict when these things are actually going to turn. But man, this is a bubble chart. I mean, this is bubble chart 101 right here. And this is your classic bull trap. So this is where it dips. People think it's normal. It's going to resume going up, and it never does. Just what happened in cryptos, just what happened in every other bubble since the dawn of time. And it's gonna sell off, guys. It's gonna be ugly. And the problem with this is that it's really gonna hurt. Home prices are really gonna get hit really bad, really hard. And it's not going to be, there's nowhere for interest rates to go this time. So I don't know, I think these homes are going to be really cheap. You're going to see a lot of these home builders being really tough times. NVR might make it through like they did previously. I don't know how bad it's going to get, but I can assure you that these companies have a lot more debt now than what they did in 2008, as well as I know for a fact at NVR that they have bought out so much land to build homes 10 years into the future that they're going to be on the hook for a lot of this kind of stuff. It's they've got a good management team. These guys are smart, but this is real. This is about to happen again, guys, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You see the greed and what it turns into. And then you think back, old Dwight Schrute sells $91.3 million. Is he, I mean, he's a pretty smart guy, I wouldn't be buying when he's selling. Alright guys, well, I appreciate it, and you guys I appreciate you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Have a good one.